What is going on? Good evening, y'all. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully y'all have had a good day, good evening, good morning, whatever it is, wherever y'all are. Dark night. Now I can walk around cities. Alpha, good evening. Yeah, we're going to cover those notes here in just a little bit. I've got some mixed emotions. So we'll wait till we get a few more viewers in here, and then we'll look at them. I saw some testing with HQ that Chisgill did. Not too impressed. Not too impressed. I'm definitely glad we did not expertise him right away last night, and we are kind of slow playing this one. We would go and watch that KVK we were watching yesterday, but looking at it earlier and talking to Shatsky, it looks like it's a done deal. King's Land is done. Game over. Hey, Ibro, what's going on? I've been up 24 hours straight. What are your pass? Which KVK? Where you at? We gotta go watch. Hey, Roberts. Give me some coordinates, Alpha. We'll go check it out. Two more days. 2 more days here, and then we got some cleanup to do in the home kingdom. It seems like every single time we come into KVK, we have these trolls start to build forts. Hey, Dracul. So once we get back to home kingdom, these guys, TCG, they're going bye-bye. These guys here, AX24, they're going bye-bye. At one point, we had a player who was R5 in MCW, but they neglected to log in for 7 days, and that alliance transferred to some random person. So this orange territory, we're going to get rid of that in Zone 3. Same thing happened with the @PK alliance. So if they will not give control back to one of our officers, then we're going to push them out of Zone 2. So we got some cleanup to do in Home Kingdom once we get back there, but it gives us something to do rather than just farm, right? Alright, let's see. C11849. Why does that sound familiar? C11849. We'll go 500. 500. Oh, there's still fog. Can't do it. Can't do it. We tried. I came in 2 minutes late and there's already 15 people. Hey, you know. Hanging out, having fun, right? Just a normal night. So this is the KVK we were watching yesterday. We can take a look though. So I can show you it's pretty much over. Here was Kingsland. You can see that like the right side has pretty much pushed the left side folks out of Kingsland, and it's game over. So nice work to these guys. One 882 164 466. There's still fog there, buddy. Alphas is 11894. Says there's still fog there too. You guys must be in heroic anthem yet. So this KVK is done. It looks like we can check out Otto's KVK. I think that's pretty much over. They haven't gotten a lot of fighting there. These flags are burning. It looks like easy KVK for the boys and girls in 2268. 1916 getting whooped. Do I headbang? No, when I'm working, I'm watching live streams. Well, we got them going in the background anyway. 1916 is up in the top right. Did I read that correctly? Where exactly are they getting whooped? In this zone here? Looks like no access to this zone. Well, they got enemies burning, so... Check the top, their allies are Lambeau. Up in here. See anything burning here? Past 5, where's there past 6? Here's past 6. One 64466. Since when is this the top? Yeah, what's up, DV? Alright, bro, since when is this the top? Yeah, click that like button, guys. Click that like button. We'll get into the update here in just a minute. I think DV Ghost Rider already brought up my biggest gripe with those release notes, right? So 20 people watching. Let's just go ahead and get her done. Let's get her done. So, these release notes shift this over a little bit so maybe we can still see some fighting. There we go. New trust system in Commander Stories. Trust system, tons of dialogue, 10 commanders will be roaming your city that you can click on, build trust with them, get rewards. No big deal. I will say that this will allow MF to get the emojis he doesn't have, specifically the cow sunglasses emoji, which was one of the few things that I had that MF didn't. So I'm kind of upset with this one. Seriously, this no big deal. No big deal. Get some emojis, no big deal. Across the Sea of Stars. Festival has begun preparing some events. Esmeralda, War of the Ruins. That'll be interesting. Don't know what that means. Probably something like Ian's Ballads or Ceroli. Race Against Time, we know what that is. In Search of Wonders, we know what that is. Armaments, though. Armaments. Yeah, that event's not worth it if you ask me. See the events calendar. So, Lost Kingdom optimizations. Improved rewards for certain Crusader achievements. Hey, Only Farmer. Season 2. For Kingdoms in Season 2 to the Season of Conquest, Formations Choice Chest rewards for certain achievements. Okay, that's good for them, right? For Kingdoms in Season 3 or the Season of Conquest, added transmutation stones to the rewards for achievements. Fuck yeah. We need more ways to get these transmutation stones, so very happy about that. Reduce the difficulty of some Lost Kingdom Chronicles in the Endless War, Distant Journey, and Light versus Darkness stories. Really? Were there Lost Kingdom Chronicles that were particularly difficult? But okay, whatever. Reduce the difficulty of capturing Crusader fortresses. In what fucking world do people have difficulty capturing a Crusader fortress? I mean, seriously. Seriously, you got some serious problems with your kingdom, with your camp, if you can't capture a Crusader fortress. Just saying. Just saying. War of the Ruins is the one march thing where you fight guys till only one is left. Oh, okay, so we've seen that before. I just use Cow and Honda and run around and hit the smaller marches and generally get first or second. Added accolades leaderboard. I like this, right? In the last 3 days of the Lost Kingdom, you'll be able to view governors with the most units killed, the most units lost, and the most units healed. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool right there. 2388 couldn't capture in KVK1. Well, in stories where you can dispatch 2 troops to join rallies, we've optimized the process of replacing your troops. No big deal. During the first stage of the Eve of the Crusade, you can now trade scraps of parchment with all governors in your kingdom. That's nice for big kingdoms, right? It doesn't have to be in the same alliance. And I hate sitting on them scraps of parchment at the end. So that's a good change. Optimize the Past Glory event. The difficulty of certain stages have been adjusted depending upon your season. The maximum duration of each stage has changed. 3 days for the first, 2 days for the second, 2 days for the third. So that's what, 3... This is what, barbarians, and then training, and then barbed forts. Is that right? The task hasn't been completed by the time the event automatically moves to the next stage. This is a change. There's a limit to how many hero medallions you can earn during the third stage of the event. Once you've earned the maximum number, you can still donate, but you don't get anything for it. That's going to hurt smaller kingdoms, right? Because I would literally donate every single thing I had, and you could at least get resources for it. And now there's only a certain number of hero medallions that you can grab and you don't even get resources if you continue to turn them in, even if you're doing it to rebuild your Crusader Fortress. So, not so good. Optimize some functional text in Lost Kingdom. These changes are cosmetic, no effect on gameplay. So it sounds like they're trying to give people stuff, make things easier for people, right? But at the same time, some of these changes, like the hero medallions, that makes no sense to me. I mean, if you're donating your leftover sculptures, and I've got a shit ton, they shouldn't penalize you and not give you anything for them. What's people's incentive then? I'll just use them as gold stars then. That's fine. PC version optimizations. You can log in with your email address. Added commands when right-clicking player avatars. We'll have to see what those commands are, right? Optimize the performance design of the settings page. Oh, okay. Wait and see there. Other changes. Optimize the Heart's Desire event. You can change your preferred commander while the event is ongoing. Not many commanders I needed in there anyway. No big deal. Added Champions of Olympia, Arc Osiris, and Lost Kingdom accolades to the Governor profile page. That'll be interesting. I don't care about Champions of Olympia. Arc Osiris, that might be interesting. Lost Kingdom accolades, that might be interesting. We'll see. Wait and see there. If one of your troops fights multiple battles without returning to your city, all battle reports for that troop will be grouped together under a single subheading in your inbox. Nice. 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 No longer will you have 60 frickin' reports. Combat optimizations. Here, let me take a drink here because I'm about to go off. Added the ability to dispatch multiple troops at once. On the troop dispatch screen, check the multi-select box to select which of your saved troops you want to dispatch. What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? So you're telling me if I'm fighting, like say I'm marching to support a rally attacking this flag, that there are going to be people in all of these cities able to just pop out of their city with 5 to 7 marches and cheeseburger the fuck out of me? How does that make any sense whatsoever? How does that make any sense whatsoever? I can understand this if they maybe had a timer on it. You can dispatch all your troops at once every 5 minutes, every 7 minutes, every 3 minutes. But if all somebody has to do is sit there and click, attack, dispatch all, cheeseburger, 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 run back to the city, click, dispatch all, cheeseburger, 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 run back to their city, kill points are going to mean absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I do not see in what world this is a good change. If I jump out of my city with 7 fully maxed marches, meta commanders, max crystal tech, I get 1 skill cycle off, whatever troop I'm hitting is dying. How is that fair to anyone? How is that a change good? Your quality of life might improve for some players who can dispatch all their armies at once. But imagine the cheeseburgering that's going to take place. It's not going to be a single cheeseburger. It's not even going to be a double cheeseburger, a triple cheeseburger, a quadruple cheeseburger. It's going to be whatever the term is for 7. Right? I think 8 is octo. I don't know what 7 is. but that's absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, flags and forts will never go down. But yeah, I mean, imagine that too. So, okay, so I'm a 700 million power, 1 billion power whale right next to this flag. Flag's getting low. What? Can I just click on the flag and insta send 5 to 7 marches into it? If I'm a 1 billion power whale and I port next to a level 8 pass to get into Kingsland, so if I have money to burn, and the reason I bring this up is because MF has done this, right? I'm a 1 billion power whale. I random teleport. I get a spot right by this level 8 pass. I dispatch 7 marches. I can pretty much blow up whatever they're doing to try and take this pass to get into Kingsland. You get 2 whales next to a pass that do the same thing. That enemy kingdom, they're fucked. They're fucked. So I do not understand who decided on this change and how it's good for the game. Do I get frustrated trying to dispatch armies one at a time? Absolutely. Or maybe they do this, right? If you're in war frenzy, you can't dispatch 5 at a time, 6 at a time, 7 at a time. And I don't know what the exact solution is, but cheeseburgering is going to be meta now, and it should not be. That's not how this game is intended to be played. Septuple. Okay, thanks, Merc. So it's going to get abused. I do not think that they understand that. I think they see KVKs like, some of these big KVKs where there's not a lot of cheeseburgering going on. You come fight in a C kingdom, you come fight in a D kingdom. You come fight in a B kingdom, even a low A kingdom. There's cheeseburgering all over the place. I mean, hell, Chisgo, one of the biggest content creator in the game, high-powered, meta marches, absolutely insane gear, has videos cheeseburgering with 1 march. You're going to have a number of players who that's all they do. They're going to get 30 million kill points in KVK just from cheeseburgering with 5 marches. How does that benefit their kingdom at all? People say, oh, well, they're draining the enemy by getting positive trades. Fuck trades. To win at KVK, trades matter somewhat. But if you're not willing to kill troops and swarm flags and burn forts and push the enemy, you're not going to win KVK, no matter how much you cheeseburger. So as you can tell, I have some serious issues with that. Yeah, for Ark of Osiris, yeah, absolutely. That would be sweet as hell to be able to dispatch 5 marches at once. 100% agree with that. But for the regular game mode and KVK, no. That's just going to be awful. That's going to be awful. Absolutely awful. Sometimes the only way kingdoms can fight us is by cheeseburgering. And now it's going to make my job 10 times harder. All right. Where did we leave off? Made fog effects in Champions of Olympia and Ark of Osiris smoother and softer. Changed the location of the exclude button in Champions of Olympia and Soroli Crisis. Added a shortcut to the Croc ceremony event. Okay, so I mean, I don't have an issue with any. Really, have a big time issue with any of these changes other than that one. You know, it just doesn't make sense to me. You know, kill points are going to mean absolutely shit. You're going to have players with tens of billions of kill points that all they fucking do is cheeseburger. Right, Sean, that's exactly what I was saying. A cooldown period. That's a very good term for it, a cooldown period. You know, you send your 5, 6, 7 marches out all at once, and then you have 3 to 5 minutes where it's got to cool down before you can do it again. So, hey, Alloys. Yeah, I didn't see that part of KVKA where Chisgo was right next to their fort and just cheeseburgering. But it just, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I started off this morning with a really fantastic message. You know, I was so hyped and so pumped about this game. And then I saw this update with the multiple march dispatch deal. So, I don't know. I don't know where this game is headed. For the most part, I still enjoy it. I just think some of these things, people are making decisions and incorporating stuff into the game, and they're not consulting the right people. You know, I don't know who in their right mind, other than kingdoms that are constantly losing KVK and constantly have players cheeseburgering, who are the only kingdoms that's the only way they can get kills. I don't know who they're listening to. You know, I will gladly send my marches out one at a time if it means I can't get cheeseburgered by 5, 6, or 7 marches at once. Yeah, Thursday, right? New York Jets against the Cleveland Browns, I think, in the Hall of Fame game. So yeah, and then Saturday is the Packers family night, which is the full pad scrimmage that they do in Lambeau Field. So I'm fairly excited. Well, Mark is trying to change the subject here before Lambeau blows a fucking artery, right? And I mean, polling is kind of all over the board with this one too, right? Both good and bad, 41%. Love the changes, 22%. Game is ruined, 19%. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how many bugs there are, 19%. You know, so I don't know, guys.
No more anger in my dreams. I am tired. I suffer visions. What do they mean? Feelings turn slowly. Every day I'm closing in.
Migration is going to be hard. A lot of dead mean we got zeroed. A lot of kills mean 7 mark cheeseburger. Yeah, there's absolutely no way to tell a fighter from a farmer now. None. So okay. So I didn't think of that, Dracul. That's a very good point. Maybe it only works if you dispatch them from the city and you can't target a march and click attack and send them all to attack at once. So maybe you have to send them to dispatch them. Maybe you got to send them to a spot on the field before you can actually move them to attack somebody. That would make a little more sense. In the same respect, it's not gonna. People are still gonna cheeseburger. Justin, 10 gifted. Thank you, Justin. As always, you are greatly appreciated. Members know what to do. Drop that Justin emoji in the chat, please, for Mr. Justin coming in with 10 gifted tonight. Thank you, Justin. If you got a gifted membership from Justin, be sure and tell the man thank you. He is out here supporting all these content creators on a daily basis. He is amazing. What do you think, Justin? Can you not wait to get cheeseburgered with 7 marches? Won't that be fun? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Very excited this morning. Talking to one of the community managers about the game. And a couple hours later, that release notes come out, right? But hey. We'll sleep on it. We'll see what happens. But that's not going to be fun to deal with. Not particularly, exactly. I mean, at least at 1 billion power, you can random teleport into enemy territory and cheeseburger the fuck out of them. I know that's not how you fight, though. I'm not stressing about it yet here. I'm not stressing about it either. I'm just going off about it, right? I mean, they definitely could make some changes, and I definitely will be providing feedback through any contacts that I have that will listen. So I got Blue Panther. A friend of mine from this KVK that we're in now sent me this. I want to share it with you guys. Question was asked to VIP support. When y'all do matchmaking, do y'all include players that are off the map and been inactive for longer than 30 days? The matching is comprehensively judge and match the data of various dimensions such as the kingdom's power, activity, kills, deaths, and the outcome of previous KVKs. This is calculated based on the power data of all active personnel in the kingdom. Question: all active top 300, correct? No. It is calculated based on the combat power data of all active people in the kingdom. Comment: oh wow, so you guys changed it. Answer: yes, we made some adjustments. Inactive players are not counted in the matchmaking. Question: there is no power cap on players, correct? Meaning, if a player is 400 million power, he will be considered at that power and not only 150 million like for Imperium. There is no power cap on players. So for KVK matchmaking, it used to be, right? You have a 1.6 billion player like Justin, they're counted at 150 million for matchmaking. Not anymore. Not anymore. Oh yeah, DP. I would a lot of time. Wasted a lot of time taking troops out one at a time. Absolutely. But I'd rather have to do that than get cheeseburgered by 7 marches or 5 marches at once. Ask them 24 times a day and get 24 different answers. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting because that's the first time I've ever seen that in writing with more or less a direct answer to the direct question. So I guess my kingdom that's won now three KVKs in a row and has MF at close to 650, 700 million power. That kind of works against us then because we're not Imperium. But yeah, the players in Lost Kingdom chat who are whining and complaining. Exactly. If MF is worth 100 million whales. Now, granted, I'd rather have 1 MF than 100 million power players. Because he's going to do a lot more damage and fight a lot harder. But you can't say that about a lot of 5, 6, 7, 800 million power players, right? There are some that do not fight as hard as MF, not even close. And that I would call, for their power, I would call them dead weight. Especially if what PB is saying is true and is if they're not in an Imperium kingdom and they're just dragging that kingdom down with them. So, interesting stuff. While we watch some past battles here, right? Pretty excited yesterday. Got 50 of the HQ heads doing spinning, and then Jake was watching Jake the dog earlier. He got 55, that son of a gun. Yeah, you got a ton. You got a ton of mega krakens, not just krakens, mega krakens. I thought 50 was good yesterday, but no, there goes Jake today, and he's got to get 55 today. Yeah, how many do we have over 150 million power? Right now, I think it's 1. Oh, Carradum's still over 150 million, but we're going to have a talk with him at the end of this KVK. Probably time for him to delete some troops. I think Baba's way up there in deads now too. He wasn't for a while, but I think he's way up there in deads as well. I don't know about Lion and his son, or Lion is the son and the father. But 2377 was very happy with their performance. I think it's 2377, right? Very happy with their performance in this last KVK, so I guess as long as their kingdom's happy with them, more power to them. Baba's debts are way up there, yeah. I mean, I think did he pass MF in deads? Yeah, he's passed. I mean, but fighting in an Imperium kingdom, yeah, you're gonna do that. Last KVK we had 0 fights whatsoever. This KVK MF got only 17 million deads. Sean, if their kingdom is happy with their performance, then hey, more power to them, right? The problem that I had with those two individuals is, it's my understanding anyway. Now, I didn't see it. I wasn't there. It's my understanding when they left 1254, they stole an MGE before they left. When they left, what is Beast Kingdom? 2338? Yeah, when they left 2338, they stole an MGE before they left. Now, I have issues with that. With great power comes great responsibility. I mean, when I left 1052, I think I had like 6th or 7th in DKP points for that KVK, and I told the king there, I told Slouty I was leaving, and he said, oh, he told me, oh, you've got a lot of DKP points. You want to use them in this MGE and get a high spot. And I said, no, I appreciate the offer, but the players that are staying in your kingdom need those high MGE spots. And I feel like I performed in last KVK, but I would have done that regardless. So I did not want to take a high place in MGE and use those DKP points to get a commander, because I felt like the players that were staying there needed those commanders, right? And maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just the way I think. I try to be very selfless. But I did not want to screw them when I left. And it just bothers me when there are players who decide, hey, I'm going to fuck over this kingdom before I leave. It makes no sense. Hey, Blue Panther. The Mimi emoji was replaced with the MF emoji. So we need to get some more members to add more emojis. So the more people that sign up for memberships, the more emojis we can get. Lambeau, when are we gonna start a rally on MF? No, I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Honestly, I would rather have MF in the kingdom at 700 million power than I would 7 random players at 100 million power. That's funny, Lambeau. I had way more and they wouldn't let me get a spot because of rumors that you were leaving. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. So, I don't know. So, a lot of things changed in 1052 from the time I left DB until the time you left. From the sounds of it, a lot of things changed. The controlling group of players, how it was managed. John Wick leaving had a huge impact on that kingdom. I don't think the English-speaking European American players that were remaining in that kingdom had much of a voice after John left. Just observations from somebody on the outside looking in. Right? Soup Gaming, Chap, Clap. What's going on? Okay, Only Farmer says, I played with Mimi last KVK. She lost about 10% of her power. So 10% of her power, Only Farmer, is 100 million, right? Right? 10% of a billion is 100 million. I lost 100 million this KVK. And I started at 194 million. So for me to lose in a KVK in a CC'd kingdom as much as 100 billion power or a billion power player lost in an Imperium KVK, that says something. That says something. So if she only lost 100 million power, there's a problem there. Song name for my gym playlist? I don't know, bro. This is the metal playlist on Epidemic Sound. So, yeah, I mean, and I get it. I'm a different player than Mimi. Everybody plays the game differently, right? But if you're going to carry 1 billion power on multiple accounts in your kingdom, then you should be losing. I would in a good KVK, you should be losing more than 10% of your troops. I mean, shit, you get 50% back at the end. And if at 194 million power I can do that in a C kingdom, you can't tell me that she didn't have the opportunity to do that in an Imperium kingdom. I mean, when I see her sending rallies and I see reports with Mimi rallies, and she's only filling them with 5,000 troops and letting the rest of her kingdom fill it with their T5 troops, that's a fucking problem. That's a big problem. Now, if you only got 5,000 troops left and that's all you can start a rally with, fine. But you don't see players like Baba. You don't see players like MF. You don't see these legendary tier players starting rallies and putting only 5,000 troops in them. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Pete, I have 3 KVKs in 3 different kingdoms. Hopefully you've got multiple devices, right? Mark says 300 million I would expect at least at her level. Yeah, I mean, one would think that would not be a stretch. Mm-hmm. 300 million should be attainable. You know, I'm not saying just go out and kill troops to kill troops. Right? I mean, oops, sorry, it looked like there was nothing moving. I had to move the screen. I mean, I'm not saying just go out and slam troops on somebody's city just to get deads. You know, but one would think that you could get that many deads in an Imperium KVK if you were active enough. And Baba's trying to do solo rallies. Not only Baba. We have 3 ears for each voice chat, right? Could you imagine 3 different Discords at the same time? I mean, I get lost trying to read chat and be on Discord and fight at the same time. Don't show other KVKs, please. Do some stuff in your account because everyone coming to you, not coming to watch another kingdoms, etc. So what? You guys want to watch me? Would you guys prefer to watch me barb chain and gem farm, or do we want to watch some KVKs here? If y'all want to watch me barb chain and gem farm, you know, we'll go do that. But my viewership tends to stay up there higher when I'm watching KVKs than when I'm barb chaining and quote unquote doing stuff in my own account. So I mean, I appreciate the comment, Kingdom 1930. I appreciate your opinion. You're entitled to it. But as you can see, some of the responses here are other KVKs. Watch you craft. I got nothing to craft right now. What do you think? Can I get in 1960? Next KVK, 20 million deads. I need more dead troops. Also, when we're not in K, I don't understand the question. Sorry, Panther. Expertise Charlemagne. No friggin' way, Sue. No friggin' way. Montezuma. You guys are on crack now. You're just trolling me. Armament rolls. All my transmutation stones are gone for this week. That's Monday again. Go do some barb keeps. Yeah, I don't think I have enough pendants. 7. I fall asleep. Yeah, exactly. 15 minutes of barb chaining. I'm ready for a nap. I'm gonna see some rallies on this. Are they set up to double rally this? What is that? NHT and OAK. So yeah, they're set up to double rally this. Let's see it. Make it happen. I need a few more silent trials. I think at one point I had 8 crit silent trials. I've been dismantling them as I craft legendary accessories though. If you can't craft something, then dismantle all of your equipment. I bet that would give you so many likes. Tell you what, if I get 15,000 likes on this stream, by, what time is it? By 11:11 UTC, I'll dismantle all of my equipment. So you've got 40 seconds to get me 14,930 some odd likes. Do it. Dismantle all my equipment. Are you high, man? Are you high? Cat didn't even send me a hello back. I may need more kills. So Cat just moved halfway across the country. Started a new job, so please be patient waiting for a response. I mean, I'm going to be honest here, guys. I don't even know what KVK we're watching. Just somebody gave me the coordinates and there was fighting taking place. I don't know who is against who or any of that. What kingdom is this? Let's take a look, right? 2460. Uh, 1921. $40 million power, 200 million kills. I mean, I couldn't tell you, Invictus. I'm going to be honest here. I don't look at reports. Your reports come, I delete them. I just figure it's better to have silent trials and Delane's amulets on marches than no accessory whatsoever. So we loaded up on purple accessories. The way I did my equipment, right, is I loaded up on, everything was purple. Then I loaded up on purple accessories. And then I started working on legendary gear. Not accessories, but legendary gear. I made sure I had I made sure all my 5 marches had what I was comfortable with as a good, solid, legendary set. And then I circled back and started doing accessories. And I did that because those accessories cost so damn much to make. You know, whereas the gear isn't necessarily as expensive. So buying and selling of accounts is technically against terms of service, right? I understand there are people that do it. It is not something that I would do. I like the fact that I started this account myself. I have been playing on this account for 1,662 days. Every single kill point I have on here, every single dead troop I have on here, every single help I've clicked, every single resource gathered, you get the point, is by my own doing. All 10 of my farms I created. I worked them from the ground up. It gives me more of a sense of accomplishment to know that I've done that myself than if I were to go out and buy an account with meta commanders, with lots of kills, with lots of deads, etc. I have no issues with people buying accounts, with people selling their accounts. I understand why they do it. It's just not something that I would ever do myself. Just show which farmer to use for each resource, because I keep seeing players use the wrong ones all the time. I don't even know. I send out Sanductor gold pits for sure. Right, her gold gathering speed and the equipment I have on her. She's always my gold gatherer. Gathering speed bonus 20. Bonus gathering speed bonus for gold 10%. So I always use her for gold. Outside of that, I couldn't tell you. There's A, B, C, and D tier kingdoms. Oh, that should be, yeah, there's, if I understand it correctly, there's some rule in 2489 that you can only accept 100 point things in mobilization or something like that, something crazy like that. So I imagine the fight to get those is real. I know Gaines Gaming did a video yesterday or the day before about farming and efficiency in farming. I haven't watched it yet myself, but if you're honestly interested in farming commanders and which farming commanders to use and how to maximize your efficiency, I would suggest checking out that video. To be competitive, you have to do the 140 plus ones. The stress for officers resetting them. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I don't know that we even care. You know, free shit is free shit, you know, so. Oh, bets, right? Bets. I did make a bet last night. Y'all can tell me if this is good or bad. So I put 300 coins on 93T. Against JST. Now, why did I do that? When you look, right, 93T beat Elk by a wider margin than JST beat Elk. They beat PLA by a wider margin than JST beat PLA. So, I mean, read into that as much as you want, but these 93T, I get it. It's not their number one team, but yeah. We'll pop the emoji here, right? The 93 fanboy. 80N or 89NR, they are underdogs, but not much. 89, is that in this realm or a different realm? These guys, we were allies, or no, we fought against these guys, 73 CG in one of our KVKs. Good group of people. Third round. These are your two big time Osiris League teams, right? 89N and 89R. Which one is Apo on? What the hell? How many 89 teams are facing each other? That's no fair. NR, okay. Don't let me down, Apocalypse. So I don't know if you guys watched any of the matches, but there was a slick move in one of the matches Plato was casting on the official channel, right? The blue team captured the Ark and they were running it back, and a lot of the players that would normally kind of guard the Ark carrier kind of rotated, right? They rotated to structures or they rotated elsewhere. And all of a sudden, the red team popped the teleport skill. I forget exactly what it's called, but they popped the teleport skill. And 20 seconds later, 30 fucking armies surrounded the Ark carrier, grabbed the Ark, stole the Ark, took it to an enemy outpost, took the outpost and delivered it. It was fucking slicker than hell. I think that team that pulled that off still lost the match, but it was fucking slicker than hell. And it was something to see live. So if you didn't see that, go back and rewatch the streams that Plato cast on the Rise of Kingdoms channel. I think it was the stream at 15 UTC. Don't quote me on that though. But yeah, it was something to see. Our last match here was a good time. It was alright. This one we were in KVK. We were fighting in KVK, so we skipped that one entirely. I hate doing that, but it is what it is. streaming Horus and Anubis only. you luck out of that then, huh? I gotta find you on Discord again, DB, because I got something to share with you. It's been eons though since I think I messaged you there. You're there somewhere. I'll find you sooner or later. Well, I mean, you know, people just see JST and they just go all in, right? Yeah, that's why OV got a lot of bets too. Well, season 4, everybody was betting on OV, and that didn't turn out so well. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Is there a way to get rid of the video when you try to switch accounts? It's annoying. Yeah, so in the settings, general settings, and it may look different on PC, but I found it in my Android devices too. Disable opening animation. So if I turn this off and switch accounts, I'm going to get that opening video. So turn this on and you should not get that opening video any longer. $23.77. There are no slouches though in Osiris League, right? You got your work cut out for you. That would be something. You get two alliances with 2 banners. ESS, what's up? Oh yeah, you got a strong migration, and you got some very competitive teams there. Having 4 teams in the top 32, that's crazy. I mean, I think you guys, 93, 1365, 1960. I mean, there are several kingdoms out there that have some powerhouse teams, and they're not bad teams either. What's up, Durs? Good to see you. Happy, what's going on, Happy? How's Happy tonight? I know you're Happy from our alliance, right? But every time I see Happy, I can't think Happy Gilmore. One of the best movies of all time. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear your cat passed away. At least you know he or she is in a better place. I know it's hard to, I know pets are like family. All your farms are done. Hey, congratulations there, Pete. About 30 minutes till we can spin the wheel again. I am going to excuse myself for just a second to drain the main vein. I will be right back. Oh my, much better. Much, much better. Have they even put this out yet? I don't think we've seen them put these out yet. This one's extinguished. Repairing. All right, let's head back to Home Kingdom and see what's up here. I should say, my Lost Kingdom. Let's see what's up here. So there's the bubble, 2 days, 22 hours, 2 days even. So yes, very nice. Looks like we are getting our 4th star. Can't complain about that. More importantly, we're getting the Atric rewards. Of course, we will distribute to our allies. The water camp, who was absolutely fantastic this KVK. Everybody wants to know how many they're going to get. Uh-oh. Oh, your match at 30 minutes for your matchmaking? Nice, nice. So last KVK, did 60 GT, did they give you guys any of the Atric inscriptions? Or was the deal that they distribute those to the A and B kingdoms that quote unquote won? What do I think about the new calves? Well, honestly, HQ looks like a solid replacement for XY. That said, I don't think he's game changing. So I would not go investing gold sculptures into him until we see him actually in action on the field in some KVKs. The only testing I have seen thus far of him is in an Ark of Osiris environment, which does not always replicate actual on the field type battles. So I'm slow playing him myself. I'll be spinning the 3 wheels this MGE, the 3 wheels next MGE, and the next MGE. And probably the only 2 cavalry commanders I need from MGE are him and Bertrand. So I'll be focusing on him in the cavalry MGEs. Or I'm sorry, in the cavalry wheels. And then we'll get Justin in the MGEs. But I want to wait and see testing on him as well and see how he performs in real life. I think he'll be good for rallies, but then, we've thought that about commanders before. All right, have a good one, Drickle. I have not heard him compared to Saladin 2.0 yet, but that might be an accurate comparison. What's the most you can get in a march? So right now, if I do, let's just say a Caesar and a Freddy, I can get 396, and that's without any troop expansions. You're maxing after you spin them 3 times, huh? For the next Arc match. Hey Benji, good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I think that's where he'll be more effective, is in middle fights and Ark of Osiris than really anywhere else. But, time will tell, right? I mean, A lot of people thought Artie would be trash because of her self-silence, but I'm still using her today. I don't have him maxed, so I have not done any testing with him myself, Benji. In my opinion, the best cavalry out there is Nevsky Joan. The best single archer march is going to be Boudica ZL. And the best infantry march, probably Guan Sargon. Or Guan Scipio. Well, those two are fairly equal in my eyes. I mean, I love Boudica YSG and Henry ZL in the open field. Both of those did fantastic for me in KVK. My two infantry marches were Guan. You know this, Happy. You were fighting right next to me, you silly troll. Guan Scipio, and I used Sargon CJ, because I don't have Tariq. If I had Tariq, it probably would have been Guan, what is it? Guan Sargon and Scipio Tariq. Cavalry, I was using Nevsky Joan and XY Honda. A case can be made for XY William though as well. But I liked having Honda out there. It gave me extra troops in that march. And XY gets focused every single time. You think if your focus is cavalry, you probably want to get HQ. But if you're not focused on cavalry, I'd still think the Nevsky Joan is probably best if you're only running one cavalry march. I don't know what to do. I would not get HQ immediately. I mean, we're coming out of KVK. You don't need to max or expertise any commanders relatively in the near future, right? I will never ask somebody to expertise a commander just for our Ark of Osiris matches. That's not how we operate. So just save your stuff. I don't remember when the last gold head event you took first in was, but make sure when the time comes you're I forget if it's 2 or 3 months that we 1 second here. My eyes are deceiving me with this. I forget if it's I can look, right? I can look. Don't be lazy, Lambeau. Yeah, I don't think you've had first place in a gold head event yet, Happy, since you've been in the kingdom. So yeah, I mean, next time a gold head event pops, just ask for first place, right? I mean, we'll get you. I mean, the only rule with getting a first place in a gold head event is we ask that you double the base score. So if the base score to get all the rewards is 200,000 points, we want you to get 400,000 points. just so others can get the base rewards and not go past you for first place. But yeah, I mean, if that's something you're interested in, just make sure next time a gold head event pops, just put something in the gold head events channel. Lobbyist expertise just for ARC. You didn't have to do that. Guan Sargon sucks? Like Scipio Tariq more? Really? Doesn't Sargon make Guan a little bit tankier? I haven't tried Guan Sargon myself. I used Guan Scipio. And the Sargon CJ reports I had, they were not fantastic, right? But they were good enough. So with only 2 days left, I no longer am trying to sit in first or second place here. I kind of want to hover in the top 10, so the last day I can hopefully try and snipe one of these top spots. I use Sippy CJ Guan. Ooh, a new commander. Sargon Alex, Ramses YSG, and Amani Art. Or Art Amani. How does that new guy work with Guan? Bias? Prius? Is it Prius? Like the car? Is it a Prius? If so, that scares me. Sorry. Come on, foot pedal. Turn that off. Thank you. Alright, let's get some farmers going. No. We have a rule. We do not attack each other in Lost Canyon. No PK players are supposed to hit other PK players. Charlotte says Sargon skill is not for open. If you keep switching targets for rage. Only good for focusing one target. So hit it till it's sad faced and then switch targets. Should be the same everywhere. What should be the same everywhere? The don't hit same kingdom players in the Lost Canyon. These last two farms I have back in the home kingdom already. I mean, we have rules for regular canyon as well. You know, it's not like rules written in stone that'll get you zeroed or anything stupid like that. But it's, you know, it only hit another player one time per 24 hours. You know, otherwise you got the same people hitting the same people 7 times in a row, and that's just kind of disrespectful in my opinion. So even in the regular canyon, we only hit each other once per 24-hour period. Other PK players, that is. Now, players from other alliances that are just kind of random in Sunset Canyon freaking destroy 7 times in the same 24-hour period. But let the Sunset Canyon to us noobs. Hey, I used to hit myself with all 10 of my farms in Sunset Canyon, but that got old real fucking quick. That's way too much work. Way too much work. So I don't do that anymore, Happy. Yeah, I mean Sunset Canyon, you know, if you were hitting the same person 7 times in a row, that's a bunch of bullshit, especially if you're hitting the same person 7 times in a row in rapid succession. You know, you're not giving them the opportunity to change their lineup, right? So, you know, every 24 hours, just go through and hit everyone once. And I mean, the way I'll do it is I'll go from top down. I'll hit this player once, and I'll hit this player once, and the next player, and so on and so forth. And there are people who still hit themselves with their farms. Hey, that's fine with me. I don't care. I mean, the rewards here really aren't anything special. I mean, if you were getting gold heads or something at the end of the week, okay, maybe, but... Hey, Gustavo. Depends what you're running now. What are you running now for your 2 cav mark? I mean, if you're already running Nevsky Joan and XY William, I would say maybe he's not worth dumping gold heads into in the slow plan. I think he's better than XY, but at the same time, is it somebody that I'm going to go in and I'm going to dump all kinds of gold universals in right now today after the first wheels? No, I'm going to slow play him myself, spin as many wheels as I can. You know, maybe before the next KVK then I'll have to do a minimal investment to get him expertise. But, you know, then again, it all depends where you're at in KVK too as well, right? We have 2 days left in our KVK, and our KVK is done. And then we're skipping at least 1 KVK, so I've got time. Nevsky, Joan, and Saladin William. Okay, he would be a huge upgrade from Saladin then. But again, if you don't need him right now today, if you're not in KVK, you're not fighting in KVK, you don't have to have him today, I would spin the wheel as many times as you can before you dump those gold universals in. I love it when I get hit 7 times straight in Canyon. You were new in the kingdom and didn't know the guy was zeroed by your alliance for not fighting in King KO, and he hit you 7 times in Canyon? Yuck. Regular arc is not this weekend. You know, there are not a lot of kingdoms that I'm aware of that have any quote-unquote rules around Sunset Canyon. So when players come here, it's relatively new to them. You know, I mean, like I said, I can most people in Sunset Canyon I can beat without a problem. So would it really be fair for me to You know, right at the end, like if I had 7 tries left today, would it really be fair for me to go and hit Resurgence 7 times in a row, right before reset, beat him 7 times in a row potentially, and you know, that doesn't give him any opportunity to change his lineup around whatsoever. You know, that plus I just think it's disrespectful to do that to somebody. Hi, John Saladin. Yeah. I would not split up Nevsky and Joan. I really wouldn't. That pair has some very good synergy together. I mean, if you Nevsky Mina is a super solid march as well. I don't know how well Joan and William do together, but take a look at some of these reports that Shockey sent me yesterday. ZL Gilga doing some work. I think there was a swarm there though too. If I remember correctly, we were watching that one. Not a big swarm. Oh, and some screenshots as well. Oh, let's go. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We can spin the wheel and go to bed. Gathering day for MGE then? 39th. Barbarians on 39th. Good God, Callow. And I used Salad and William for a long, long time. So it's not that he's a bad march. It's just there are better commanders out there these days. Yeah, you know, all I can tell you, Happy, is try it out. Try it out. Whatever works best for you, use it. I am by no means an expert on commander pairings. You know, I run what works for me. But what works for me and the way I fight is much different than the way a lot of people fight. go 7 marches into the enemy's territory and sad face them all and do as much damage as I possibly can, so you guys that are coming in behind me just have some cleanup to do. I know Cat and Resurgence, and we got a ton of players that just love to tank. Mavic, Stitch. Farm so that we can come right back to the main account at reset and spin the wheel. We'll get the counter up again for spinning the wheel. I do not think I'm going to go past 100 unless we're just having insane luck. I mean, if we're getting 8s after 8s after 8s, yeah, we'll freaking keep going as long as we can, but I do not anticipate that. I'm not generally that lucky. 50 sculptures yesterday was insane for me. Usually it's around 25, 27. I know when I first started playing this game, I don't think I more than 10 spun the wheel at all. But then someone told me that YSG is the best commander in the game, and I figured, screw it, let's go for it on YSG. And one of my first 5 spins on YSG was 8, 8, 8, 1, and then some resources. Right, so when you get 25 heads on a 5 spin, that's absolutely insane. So that kind of hooked me on the wheel. And it is reset. We see the memberships renewing, popping up. Thank you to all the renewing members. Joa, Andy, Captain Stinkfuss, I still love that name. All right, let's do this. Free spin. Wood. All right, building speed ups. There's one. Getting some gold universals, but yeah. 2. 3, 4. We need a couple 8s here if we're going to go past 100. Well, that's not bad. Yeah. So, no bueno. No bueno. We'll do it one more time, just to. Well, there's 3 more. Okay, so we're gonna get these here. There's 15. What do you guys? 62. So what? 104 minus 62. That's what? 42 spins, and I only got 10. Keep going or stop here? That's nice. All right, let's DB Ghost Rider just sent me a screenshot of the 2049 matchup. Open a new window. Open a new window. don't know, why is it not wanting to open the new window? Anyway, there it is. So we've got 4 Imperiums, 1484, 2133, 2489, which is the, you know, the 49, that's Baba and DB and Arvix and them, and 2010. That looks to be a fun KVK for you guys. I think it's pretty much the matchup that you were expecting, right? $15.25 and $11.88 is nuts. In the same camp? Yeah, they're in the same camp. That's crazy. Crazy. It should be fun. All right, I'm stopping here. We're gonna do. We are going to do the free spin and the half price spin tomorrow, and that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna waste gems on 10 more heads for another 40 spins. That just does not seem logical. Although we did get some goldies in there too, right? Yes, we can do this. Well, maybe not. Oh yeah, there's a tree coming home. I'm like, wait a second. How do I get it to stop going to this? Do I just have to select something or just go in here? Okay. They nerfed the wheel way too hard compared to the beginning. It seems like back in the day, 3.5, 4 years ago, you got more than you do now. I mean, I did great yesterday when I got 50, right? But today I only got 10 and 42 spins. Well, if you count the 15 that I got at the end, we'll call that 25 then. Hey, Jake, what's going on? Here we come. How you woofing doing? I'm doing good. Yourself? Did you just raid me? Did I miss the notification? If so, really appreciate that, my friend. Hope you had a good stream. You were chaining like a motherfucker earlier. Alright, good night, Light Angel. Apocalypse is telling me that Arvix got what he wanted. So I guess that's the KVK, or at least one of those kingdoms is the KVK that Arvix wanted to match up against. Hey, appreciate that, Jake. I don't have a webcam to jump up and down and scream and yell, but I do appreciate your raid. So yeah, Only Farmer versus Apocalypse Gaming. Yeah, I wish the regular Karak ceremony had the little pop-up at the top like the cow Karak does. Where you could just next through them and do them all. I guess I could be smart about this, right? No, I am all out of 24-hour wood speed-ups. Dang it. Karak over, let's see. People plenty of time to do it. Got AP to do one more of these and then we're stopping. I'm not gonna blow through AP bottles when I've got several days to do this, so we're trying to turn over a new leaf and do things smarter, a bit more efficiently than we have in the past. Gold. We need to gather for the daily quest some food. Stone. There's a nice stone out there. I know Lancelot is meta now. 2381 is Plot. No, Plato's in 2238, right? 2268. Check out the matchmaking for what, 2381?
Here we are, feeling safe, stupid, blue-eyed and naive. Not a clue, I was to come, the consequences of our...
I don't see 2381 in a QK.
Hating every word. If I
2341, do you mean? So, anyways, guys, we did our spinning. We did cow correct, or we did correct till we were out of AP. I think we are going to call it a day here. I appreciate everyone who just joined me from Jake the Dog stream, but we are going to call it a night. We're going to redirect you over to Only Farmer. So when you get to Only Farmer, of course, just say hello, Lambeau Raid, hit the subscribe button for her, hit the like button for her. He's one of the few female content creators out there. So yeah, let's show her some support. Thanks, y'all, and we'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.